Hey, beautiful people, welcome to the Vibe Check podcast. This is your boy Prashant Murali. It's a lovely Wednesday, and remember to breathe and relax. Not everything needs your attention. You gotta let it go. Don't let anything hold you back. If it does, there's something to learn. So don't hold on to it. Try to be still and look what's the lessons inside of it. That's trying to be the barrier for you to not to take the next step. All right. So look deeply within you and even outside what's coming towards you so that you can be aware of where you are and how you can handle the situation or yourself better each day. Yeah. So before I say anything, I would like to extend my thanks and my love to all the people who reached out to me and shared their kind words with me about the podcast and the episodes. Yes, I did take a lot of time in order to make another episode, but we are in the middle of 2022 and I feel great today and the things that I've been doing and the things that's happening in the world. It's too crazy right now, but we can always be in the core of ourselves. That's something the recent years has taught us, right? I just want to say be grateful for your experiences and your lessons and your teachers because without these three things, we are nobody. We've been conditioned to become who we are, and we can condition ourselves only by knowing what conditioned us will help us to mold ourselves and condition ourselves the best version that we can become for ourselves. You know what I mean? The work starts within us, within each and one of you, including me. And I'm trying to work on myself every single day and trying to build new behaviors, new patterns, new understandings and realizations about how and what makes me me. Nobody else will ever know until I figure that out for me, right? And I know we all feel the same way. We can all relate to this. And there's something that I've been wanting to talk about from quite some time, and it's about that quietness. And today's episode is about silence is loud. I think you all can relate to what I'm saying here and there with experiences. And we all know silence is loud. Yeah, it is loud. To kickstart with, when I crump, when I dance, everybody feels like there's more aggression, and that's how we portray it. Because I feel the only way to give out so much energy is to find the calmness within you. Each time we practice, we try to find that calmness within ourselves. And lately, I've been feeling it more and more. And it takes me to a very calm place in order to be more destructive. That's why we say in Crump, it's organized chaos, right? It's pretty much organized. We attack where we want to go and we look where we want to look. And it's all about being at the moment and being calm at the same time while you're making your decisions to do next, what to do next. Isn't it amazing? Just like that. Have you been to a library before? And we have a huge signboard everywhere to keep silent, right? And how many of you rebelled over it? I definitely did. I never was quiet in the library in my college, if I recall now. I couldn't be quiet at the time. I'm a chatterbox. Look at me doing now what I'm doing now. I want to speak up because I did learn to quiet myself for quite some years now. Now I want to say things that comes out naturally to me and make it more meaningful. You know what I mean? As you grow older, I feel silence is the best teacher. It creeps up on you, right? Quietly. You'll never know why you require like solitude. It pushes you towards solitude. And solitude can teach you a lot of things. It can teach you about detachment, detaching yourself from anything that's unnecessarily taking your energy away, or something that doesn't make you not just feel good, but not makes you complete in a way, right? Something it drives you. It drives you to love somebody. It drives you to love yourself, to take care of yourself, and to give more. That's what everything's about. And there's so much distraction, so much noises in the world, and especially in your head, in our heads. We are caught up in this little prison that's been created on our own with all the illusions, all the aspects of life, with the conditioning. But we can uncondition it, right? Soften it up like a conditioner, like an air conditioner, and chill with the cool breeze like in an air conditioning room, right? It all begins with us. So that's the reason I wanted to talk about silence. What can silence look like? I have no clue, but we know what voices look like or noises look like. It's all in our head. If you ever been to a park or in nature, you would definitely enjoy the pleasantness that nature gives. And it's not quiet. Everything's alive, right? Everything's alive. When you go on top of a mountain, you see a large landscape of greenery and birds, and the whole planet is alive. And it makes a lot of noises, right? And when I'm there, I personally experience it. I never think about them as noises. I rather think about them as sounds, like music, sounds, how an insect makes a noise in the forest or in the night, right? How birds chill in the trees when it gets dark and the sounds that they make. These are all sounds. It's easy to meditate in these sounds. And I always wondered, why can't I do it in the urban place where I grew up? It's a concrete jungle, just that respite of different kind of animals and birds. We are filled with people. And we make a lot of noises as well. The last thing that the person wants to do is shut up, right? It is so true. And I've been there before. I was not a quiet person. I was reserved, but I would never shut up, you know what I mean? I would talk a lot. And more than this, the rate of speech was more than what I speak now, because I learned speaking more and more. It's draining me rather than giving me more. You know what I mean? So the noises can be converted into sounds. That's what I mean by taking nature as an example. We speak so many words. All we have to do is make it sound rather than noises. We don't want to spit everything that comes to our head, right? You have to make sense. Use the power of sound, power of words when it's necessary, and it will definitely change your life. So these are just small examples how silence can really help you to calm yourself down. We live in a world where we work for the weekend, right? It's an ugly truth. Yes, I do it too. We work for the weekend. Then what do we choose to do on the weekend is entirely our choices. Some people turn to alcohol, some people to go clubbing, some people go do what they love on the weekend. Some people build this whole business and life around over the weekend. These are choices that we can make. These are changes that we can build. Every small step will become the biggest stairs, The The seed that you sow is the fruit that you're going to eat tomorrow. If not, it's you. If so, it's the next generation. You know what I mean? So it's always good to take that first step if it's not taken before. I want to break my generational curses, you know. I don't see any of my family members did it before. So I took responsibility and I'm doing it and I want to do it more. I might not be successful. I don't even want to say I'm not going to be successful because I know I will be in whatever I set my mind to. That's all it matters. To believe in yourself and believe in silence. Silence is not just shutting up your mouth. Silence is quieting down your mind, observing what's not for you, observing the voices that you hear in your head is not you. It's just pieces that you collected from the outside world or just being in places, right? We hear things, we see things. You remember the three monkeys? That's what we need to do. And this phrase from this movie always helps me to differentiate this silence and the stillness, right? It's from the Karate Kid movie. We all would have seen it. And in the scene from where Jackie Chan and Jaden Smith goes top of the mountain, and Jackie Chan says, being still and doing nothing are two different things, right? It hit me when I saw it for the first time. Yes, damn, it does makes a lot of difference because doing nothing is you choosing already to not to do anything about a situation or about yourself or anything that could be, right? But being still is an action that you're doing, you're working on it, you're being still when there's so many things happening around you, right? You just be still until the water calms down by itself, because you didn't disturb this water. The water was disturbed naturally and it will come to stillness naturally. All you have to do is try and practice to be still. In the world of noises, you can make sounds, and sounds heal you. Sounds heal everything around you. So that's why, my friend, silence is loud. Try to practice it. I'm doing it too. Thank you so much for your time and hearing me out. This is something I wanted to kickstart with. Yes, we're going to hear more and more of me to you. So what's your vibe today? Cha cha. Bye-bye.